Pope Francis says that for any kind of meaningful change, there are 3 steps. Step 1 is to see. We need to be aware of the realities of the world around us, what is going on. Step 2 is to judge, to discern, to be able to decide what to do with the kinds of things that we see and how we process the world around us, how we understand it. And then the final step is to act. To see, to judge, ultimately is meaningless unless there's some kind of action attached. The Net Zero conference at St. David's Catholic College aimed to approach these 3 steps with a host of speakers and a whole range of students taking a whole bunch of different subjects. Sometimes you can be tempted to think about net zero carbon emissions as a very scientific sounding concept. And for some of us that might not be as familiar with the science, it might leave us feeling either a little bit left out, or it might make us feel like it's something for the experts to do. This conference was not about that idea. It was about the idea of bringing everyone together.
Young people are the future of the world, so I think getting involved is really important. I really enjoyed the Net Zero conference. I thought it was really interesting and informative, and opened my mind to what we could do for the future and gave me some interesting thoughts to go away with and my own research that I could conduct afterwards.
I very much enjoyed the day, to be honest. It was fun, obviously, and it was informative, but it also made me feel responsible, and it did show me how, as a person and as a child, really, as a young adult, I am going to be in charge soon, which maybe I won't be in such a big, power position, but I have to make a difference. It is almost my obligation to do my own part.
After the second fashion talk, I thought about all the places that I buy fashion from and what I could do instead to make sure that the places that I'm buying these clothes from are sustainable and are working towards reducing carbon emissions.
I think we mentioned a lot about how religion is impacted and how religion impacts climate change. I think that appealed to a lot more people. There were so many people who turned up, and some of them may have been religious, some of them not be religious. So I think describing both the spiritual and scientific point of view of how the future is going to be affected with climate change and global warming, I think a lot more people felt as though they were actually part of it.